As that break happens, you're also going to start to see a big ridge building in overhead. That's going to bring us warming temperatures as we begin to move into next week, meaning our temperatures are bumping up from these mid 80s to upper 80s by Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, LA and Orange County. But this weekend, you are looking at morning clouds and mostly sunny skies by the afternoon hours. So enjoy it this weekend. A lot of people at D23 in Disneyland. All right, for the valley, the IE low 90s. We're also getting some winds in the afternoon hours, not too gusty, but breezy out there. Then we should see those temperatures rising into the mid 90s by the end of the work week. Taking a look at the beaches, mid 70s, only jumping up a couple degrees this week into the upper 70s, about 77 degrees. We are still seeing some morning fog, but then some sunshine for most of the week. It should be like that with the marine layer. But for your mountains, we only have about a 10 to maybe a 20% chance of seeing some thunderstorm activity. I don't expect it to be too big here. We are going to see gusty winds, though, and upper 70s turn into mid 80s by Wednesday. Now, the deserts, Lancaster, low 90s out there for you, but get ready. You are looking at temperatures almost pushing 100 degrees by Wednesday, Thursday. Palm Springs goes from 101 all the way back up to almost 110 degrees by the middle of the week. All right, Josh, Irene, I'll send it back to you.
Thanks so much, Carly. Now let's take a look at some of our headlines on this Saturday morning.
A normal dog walk turns into a mad dash for survival when a driver suddenly jumps the curb. Straight ahead, video of the terrifying close call for a local couple and their pet.
19 months after the devastating Palisades fire, the landmark Palisades Village reopens today. We take you inside the $100 million investment made by Rick Caruso.
And here's a live look outside. Enjoy the early morning gray while it lasts, because bright skies and sunshine are moving in later today.
Now, Southern California's news leader, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Good morning. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Irene Cruz.
And I'm Josh Haskell in for Tim Caputo. We begin with breaking news from Indonesia, where a 6.9 magnitude earthquake has struck on the island of Sumatra. This coming just hours after an even stronger quake in another Indonesian island. This morning, at least 38 people are confirmed dead after a 7.7 magnitude earthquake struck off the coast of Indonesia. This video shows a building falling apart during the shaking on Flores Island as people ran for safety. The quake shook parts of eastern Indonesia but did not cause a tsunami. Emergency crews are now assessing the damage. And this earthquake is another reminder to prepare for a quake like this in Southern California. Find all the information that you need about how to get quake ready at abc7.com/earthquake.
Some encouraging news this morning as crews battle a wildfire near Hemet in Riverside County. Crews have now stopped the forward progress of the fire after it scorched more than 50 acres. It's burning in the community of Sage off Taffel Ranch Road. This morning, there is no word of any injuries, but some evacuation warnings remain in place. Containment is at 25%. A routine dog walk turns into a nightmare when a driver suddenly speeds directly towards a couple and their pet.
Several neighborhood surveillance cameras caught the terrifying moment in mid-Wilshire. Eyewitness News reporter Jerica Tran has the story.
That's when he just turned his car on us and drove, accelerated, drove up onto the curb. I pulled Olive to my left, and the car just barely missed me.
Ben Logan pulled his dachshund Olive out of the way while his fiancée Celine Betancourt ran for safety.
I just run straight on the grass as far back as I can. I look back and I see his car right behind me.
This mad dash started on the outskirts of Harold A. Henry Park when the couple says they motioned for the driver of this orange car to go ahead at the stop sign so they could cross the street.
We weren't paying attention because we were on the phone. We were trying to get him, we thought he was just going to drive through. And then I hear him yell, "What, you don't speak effing English?"
And that's when the driver of the orange car drove straight towards the couple. An Uber driver caught the moment on dash camera video. The car goes out of frame as it jumps the curb and drives into the park. But the back camera catches the car driving off the grass and back onto the road.
Run, run, run. And then he takes his car and turns back around, drives down the park, and then flips back around And then there he yells at us, "Oh, that you're effing scared now, huh?"
It all happened in a matter of seconds, but it was definitely one of the craziest things that's ever happened to us.
With the park full of bystanders and their dogs on Wednesday evening when this happened, Sequoia Hugie clutched her dog Cookie as she recounted what she saw.
I just see them running towards the park, and the car came up on the curve, like very crazy, and then he drove away.
The couple reported the incident to Wilshire police. Understandably, the incident left both of them nervous.
It's just so scary knowing that it's actually not over. Like could be still out there.
You need to not have a car. You need to have some serious accountability. You need to go get help.
Jericho Tran, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Very scary for that couple right there. Well, meantime, a tense barricade situation in San Bernardino County ended in a deadly deputy-involved shooting. Investigators say a man opened fire on Southern California Edison workers in Mentone, then locked himself inside a nearby home. Crisis negotiators spent hours trying to get him to surrender peacefully. Deputies say they were forced to return fire when the suspect shot at them. The unidentified man died at the scene.
A federal judge has just stepped in to pause the deportation of a West Hollywood personal trainer. Alex Pereira Alves, who is from Brazil, was detained by ICE this week during an immigration check-in. He was scheduled to be sent to Guyana, but that flight is now grounded while a legal challenge plays out. His attorney filed an emergency petition arguing that because Alex is gay, sending him there puts his life in severe danger. Guyana is a country that has a long history of discrimination against the LGBTQ community.
It's still, for Alex, a better situation to not be sent straight from Adelanto to a country that he feels afraid to go to. He would prefer to be released from detention and then on his own terms leave.
A judge will review the case to see if his rights were violated. Deportation is still possible due to an old visa overstay, but for now, his legal team bought him some time.
This morning, the cleanup deadline has come and gone for the company at the center of the Boyle Heights warehouse fire. But Lineage Logistics is still insisting it has another week. Mayor Karen Bass ordered Lineage to have the tons of rotting food waste completely cleaned up by yesterday at 5 p.m. Lineage is contesting the enforcement date, claiming the 45-day clock did not start until weeks after the fire. This morning, the company claims they have 93% of the job done.
I don't think they worked hard enough to get that done. This is a terrible thing that has happened, but okay, it happened. It's terrible. I feel sorry for the company, but now what about the people?
The company promises the rotting food will be gone by Thursday, with deep cleaning wrapped up a week later.
The aircraft carrier USS George Washington is now on its way to replace USS Lincoln amid reports of mental health and supply issues aboard that ship. Meantime, President Trump is pushing back on concerns about the reported morale on USS Lincoln sailors. The president said their families are not worried, and then added that the sailors' deployment has not gone on, quote, nearly long enough. It has been nearly 9 months since the aircraft carrier left its home port of San Diego and was later diverted to the Middle East. CNN spoke to some of those on board last month.
It's hard, it's hard on your mental state, being out to sea for 8 months without being on dry land. It takes a toll on you.
I miss my family and I'm ready to go home.
The USS Lincoln and its crew of 5,000 sailors and Marines are supporting the war with Iran. But two leading military papers are reporting there have been multiple attempts by sailors to jump overboard. Members of Congress are demanding answers after also hearing reports of food shortages and deteriorating living conditions on the carrier.
Good morning. I'm meteorologist Carly Gomez. We are looking at much cooler temperatures out there. Starting off with cloud coverage, it actually is starting to feel like fall, if you can believe it. Temperatures are going to remain cool this weekend. Take a look at Santa Monica, nice marine layer out there. And you are looking at temperatures still a little warm, upper 60s to low 70s. Calm conditions, though. But look at our temperature difference from just yesterday. We're looking at anywhere from 1 to 8 degrees cooler than what we felt just 24 hours ago. 5 degrees cooler in Oxnard, 8 in Big Bear, 2 in LA, and 3 degrees cooler in Burbank than just yesterday morning. Now we are getting that nice marine layer moving in. That'll keep us cool for a little while longer before more of that sunshine returns by the afternoon hours. Let's talk about what we're going to expect as we start moving through our day. We're going to see those upper 60s to low 70s this morning, then mid 70s by right around 11 a.m. This afternoon, we could see those mid to low 80s depending on where you are. The further inland you are, you'll be about 84. Closer to the coastline there in Orange County, maybe you'll be closer to about 81 degrees, 75 later on this evening. All right, let's take a look across the region. You're going to see temperatures at 89 in Temecula, 92 in Riverside, 95 in San Bernardino, 86 degrees in Pasadena with 74 in Redondo Beach, 85 degrees in Simi Valley, Oxnard. You're looking at 74 degrees. We'll talk more about this cool weekend ahead, but also when we can expect that heat up. Coming up, Irene.
Okay, sounds good. Carly, thank you. Hidden dangers beneath the sand. The odd way you may have to step into the ocean as painful stingray injuries have been ramping up.
An ordinary morning off fishing off the Malibu